Hi, I want to welcome you out to the varsity wrestling matches. This is Payson at Maple Mountain. We're glad that you could join us today. And again, this is the varsity wrestling Maple Mountain versus Payson. Payson, the crosstown rival, has come and is shown up, and they are ready to rumble along with our great Maple Mountain grapplers. Maple Mountain, this is our 12th season, and we've always had a really good wrestling team. Payson's had a wrestling team for a lot longer than our school's been around, so this is always a great competition, great rivalry. And so I'm going to put you on mute here for a little bit until we get started, and then I'll jump on here a little bit. So we'll get there and talk to you a little bit, and I'll be taking photos as well at this match, and so it'll be one of those things where you might hear some clicking and a little shutterbug going on, but just want to thank you for joining us. Just getting ready to have the team come out and be introduced. We're going to do the national anthem, uh, and then they'll introduce the different weight classes. Today we're going to be starting off with 106 weight, which is Ben Fisher and Aaron Garcia. Um, and then we'll kind of go from there. I think the 113 has a 4 foot, so we'll go from there. So here comes out the Maple Mountain Golden Eagles. Let's hear it for the Golden Eagles. And we'll have a little bit of light switch change here. We will have
I was like, that's because you bet on the Super Bowl. How was Kelton?
All right, they're just going to be announcing the weights and have the face-offs here. Ben Fisher against Aaron Garcia on the 106. 113. It will be a forfeit. So Maple Mountain forfeits to Eduardo Cabrera. No, I don't think so. I'm. Hang on a minute. Sorry, I'm just trying to look and see and announce. And hang on a second. No, I do not have a text from Gina. Yeah. Sorry if you're not hearing the announcements. I will announce the. I did get a roster, so we'll see who we have um, when the matches start. At 170 pounds, Quinlan Jackson. Against Chandler Loveless. 182, Jesse Everett and Lucas Boswell. At 195, Carson Golding and Tate Christensen. At 220 pounds, Ben Berkey against Braxton Monroe. And at 285, Maple Mountain will forfeit. And Jeff Durant from Payson. So we'll start the matches tonight with Ben Fisher and Aaron Garcia, 106. Captains will meet at the middle. They'll have a toss of the coin. Maple Mountain Sports. Yeah, youtube.com/Maple Mountain Sports, or go to YouTube and search for Maple Mountain Sports. You're welcome. Maple Mountain has won the toss and they have chose odd, so they'll get the choice in the second round. Let's go. Ben Fisher and Aaron Garcia will start up. A little bit of action. He's trying to work his arm underneath. We have a blood timeout. So there was a stall warning on Payson. Blood time is over. Ben Fisher working underneath, trying to get built up and come out of that. Aaron Garcia working him, rolling around to the backside, getting some back time. And we have a pin. So the first pin is Aaron Garcia for Payson. Next match, Cabrera will check in for the forfeit. So at the end of 2, Maple Mountain 0 and Payson 12. 120 pounds, Ammon Curtis and Ethan Bolton. We have a strap coming off the leg, so they call timeout for a second here. They'll restart them. Working around the middle of the mat. Goes for the legs. Getting twisted up a little bit in there. Payson trying to get control. Working Maple Mountain on their back. He's fighting it. 52 seconds left. And we're working around. Payson trying to get him to flip over. Maple Mountain fighting it. 26 seconds left. Got some back time. He's got him tied up with his leg. He's really fighting the back. He's coming around, 11 seconds. And it's a pin. So Eaton Bolfin gets a pin. 126, Tanner K. and Will Dixon. A lot of action and speed there. Working around, driving the mat, trying to keep his Tanner K works around. Keeps getting out. And they go out of bounds. And we have Maple Mountain will be on bottom. Payson takes the up position. And it's a start. And Maple Mountain trying to break out of it. And whistle blows. Maple Mountain working the position. "55 seconds left. Maple Mountain trying to work out of the position. Payson working the elbow, trying to flip him onto his back. Payson gets him onto his back. Maple Mountain's just not giving up yet. A lot of power there, trying to get him to flip over. 18 seconds left in the first period. And go off the mat. They're going to be starting. Got a check of the 2 minutes. Having a little bit of time trying to get the clock right here. Okay, 10 seconds left on the clock. They're trying to get it set. They're having a hard time getting the clock set. And there we go. Clock is set to 10 seconds. And here we go. Maple Mountain's in the down position. Payson's up. Maple Mountain really fighting. 2 seconds to go. And there we go. We got through the first round. It's now the second round. Payson takes the down position this time. Maple Mountain on top. Maple Mountain maintaining control, trying to put some pressure on his head and keep him off his back. Payson's getting some leverage. Maple Mountain's working the, and we have an escape. And so far it's 8-0 in the second round of this weight. And we have a pin. Will Dixon from Payson gets the pin over Tanner K. Next up is 132 pounds, Brock Morris and Ryan Below. And Brock Morris getting the clock worked out here. 2 minutes to start. It's 24-0, Payson over the Maple Mountain Golden Eagles. We have to reset the score to zeros for the, there we go, period one. Hopefully you at home get to see the scoreboard in action. Brock Morris is one of the more accomplished wrestlers here at Maple Mountain. He always gives a good competitive bout. Brock Morris trying to work out his position here. Just working around the middle of the mat. Brock goes for the legs, pulls it in. He's trying to get the leverage to work it out. Got a great splits going on from the Payson. And he's pulling up. Brock is working his leg, trying not to let him go. Doesn't want to give up the points here. And they both go out of bounds there. Start up. And Maple Mountain trying to work the wrists, get control of the, and Brock Morris working the wrists, trying to keep both wrists and be able to pull them down and go for the snap. And Payson goes for the leg. He's got Brock in a thing, tries to sweep his leg. And they both go down, but Payson lands on his back. And Brock Morris is working them, but they ran out of time. Brock was in position. Really thought that, so he got the takedown and the 2 count. Brock Morris is in the up position. Payson trying to get the escape. Brock is working, gives him the escape. Payson gets a point. And Payson working to get the leg, but Brock's working around. It's amazing how far they can get their knees to spin around there. And Brock caught his head when he went down, but he's working his position here. And, oh, he worked him around. Brock's on his back. He's got a minute 10. It's a pretty hard position to be in, but Brock rolls out of it. Brock strengthening out, does not want to be part of being in a pin position. Now Brock's working, trying to get his elbow off. And Brock's spreading out. Payson working. Maple Mountain just standing strong to keep in this. We have 37 seconds left. And he's trying to work Brock, trying to work him over. Brock's incredibly flexible, is able to push out of it. Got 19 seconds. We're working outside of the working outside, trying to work him onto his back, trying to keep him into the court. Now he's pulling, got him on his back, but Brock came out and reversed. Got a couple points there. 1 second left to go. That was incredible, folks. Watch him come flip out of that. All right, we're going to start up even. They're working. Both struggling here to get position and get control. It's all tied up 6-6. Ryan and Brock are both fighting pretty strong here. They're pretty evenly matched. Usually in bouts like this, Brock lost his headgear, so take a second to get the headgear back on. They're going to start back up neutral, and they go. Brock's got the leg. He's working it, trying to get the other leg in control with it too. This Payson guy, Ryan, Ryan is incredible with the splits. He's able to do a full splits to keep himself in control and keep himself from rolling over. It's also given him some power to get Brock in position, but Brock's up on his, and he was on his stomach, so not a pin. Give you a little more look. 37 seconds. We have 2 points for Payson, so Payson's now up. Ryan's got short time, 30 seconds. There's a 1 point. And so it's 8-7. Brock has got to score some points here. He's got 20 seconds to go. Looking for anything to get him some points. And coming up, it's a 1 point bout. And Brock's just got to flip him over, but there just doesn't have the leverage to do it. 2-1, and Payson wins this bout. Ryan below with the win. Now we have Gunnar Bush and Cole Carter. This is 138 pound. Gunnar Bush from Maple Mountain, and again, Cole Carter from Payson. This is the first period of the 138. And let's see, the match score, the meet score so far is 27 for Payson, 0 for Maple Mountain. This is the first round, and we have Gunnar and Cole working through here, coming around the outside, trying to stay inside. Payson's a little bit in control right now, trying to work him around to his back, pulling his arm down through. And Maple Mountain's back on their back, fighting it, and comes around just almost there. Payson couldn't quite get him there. So we have 3 more points to Payson for the move. And he's got him in a cradle now, trying to work him down, and it's a pin. So that's another pin, Cole Carter for Payson. Hickson Canto and Trevor Frank. Hickson Canto for Maple Mountain, Trevor Frank for Payson. And it's been pretty quick bout so far. Uh, Back out. We get him back into the middle of the mat here. Got some strength as we get these larger weights. And he makes the jump, dive, goes for the legs, stretches out, gets him up around, puts him on his back. Maple Mountain spins around, staying in control. Both go out of bounds, and coach catches them as they just about go on land on the players on the bench. Got a lot of power, a lot of strength and speed here. Maple Mountain trying no points scored so far in this bout. It's still 0-0. And Maple Mountain works around, gets behind him, works the leg, puts him down. And we got 2 points for Maple Mountain. They go off the mat again. Need a little pull to keep them into the middle of the mat for sure. They're both going with a lot of pressure and a lot of power and speed. And Payson almost comes out of it from the down positions, actually taking control, getting a little better handle. Pulls around, gets control, gets 2 points for the reverse. So it's now 2-2. Maple Mountain just trying to keep from getting pulled up over onto his back. Have 34 seconds left in the first period. Both working their way out to the edge of the mat. Still got a couple feet on the mat, so they're still, and now they're off the mat. So we'll go ahead and get them centered again. We'll see if we can actually get through the round without losing them outside the mat here. It's a lot of fun, but let's let it go. And Payson trying to work on the elbows, grab the wrist to break them down. Maple Mountain's up. It's just got to get the escape, and we have 1 point for the escape, and they'll both go out with 1 second left, and they'll start up in a neutral position. So it's Maple Mountain 3 and Payson 2 in the first round. Hickson up from the escape, and Trevor is in the down position. Hickson is up. And working around, Maple Mountain trying to get some pressure and get him down onto his back. We got an escape for Payson. That's a tied up score, 3-3 in the second period. And Payson goes for the leg. Go back out of bounds again. And Hickson trying to work around, spinning. Payson flips around and goes for the throw. So it gets the takedown, 2 points. It's now 5 for Payson, 3 for Maple Mountain in this. And they're working their way out to the edge. Get you a little bit better view here. And they're just about off the mat, and we're off the mat again. Hickson in the down position. Trevor's up. About 40 seconds left in the second period. Just working, trying to break them down. And both working out towards the edge of the mat again. Just trying to keep them in, pull them back into the mat. Built up a pretty good base there, was able to withstand the time, took the buzzer. It's Payson 5, Maple Mountain 3 in this match. It's now time for round 3. Payson has the up position. Maple Mountain is down. Hickson trying to get up and break out and get the escape. It's 1 point. It's now 4-5. It's a 1 point match. A lot of these matches are really close when it comes to fighting or trying to keep from getting into a pin. They both go out of bounds again, work their way out to the edge of the mat. I guess that's about 8-9 times they've both got off the mat. They're working. And just trying not to make a mistake. Both of them trying to get points. Again, it's a 4-5 bout. Pacing up by 1 point. Just a matter of keeping control and making the moves at the right time. About a minute left. And go out of bounds again, off the mat. And we're both in an up position. They're working it. And got 43 seconds, so getting into short time. It's a 1 point match. Maple Mountain needs to get some kind of move here, get a takedown or a fall, anything. It's going for it. It's got about 20 seconds left. Getting a little energy, makes the move. Just trying to pull him down. 15 seconds. We've got 12 seconds. Got 10 seconds. Just got to make his move. Make his move. And down to 3 seconds, 2, 1. And folks, Payson gets the win. Trevor Frank 5-4. At the next, we're at the 152 pound mark. Nathan Birch against Kelton Smith. So Nathan and Kelton. Nathan from Maple Mountain, Kelton from Payson. Starting to get into a little of the more weight. So things tend to go a little bit slower strength. And we're trying to work and get through. Payson gets the leg. He's trying to work him down, gets him up. Flips over, gets 2 points. And Nathan's working, trying to keep his arms spread out, trying to build up some base. Working him down, gets him over on his back, gets a little back time, but not enough. Oh, he did get 3 points, so it's now 5-0 in the match. And Payson puts him back down on the mat. Just trying to work it. Getting over to the edge of the mat. We have some back time. And works him back over. Another 3 points. So it's 8-0. Maple Mountain's got about 26 seconds until the next period, trying to work his way under control, staying under control. Out on the edge, trying to work him back onto the mat. How about 4 seconds? Just trying to roll him over to his back, but we ran out of time. Saved by the buzzer. All right, we will start with Maple Mountain's choice. He's going to stay up, neutral position. Working their way down, trying to grab the leg, just missed. Trying to work in, Maple Mountain getting in. Working hard. Got him down on his back. Rolls back around. Nathan really fighting here. Another 3 points, or sorry, 2 points. So it's now 12-0 for Payson in this set. There's minute 21 left in the second round. He's trying to work him around and get him down to, flips him over to his back and just can't work it. And he is so close, but gets rolled around. Great job for, gets the 3 points, and that's the technical decision. And that's the end of that weight. Now we have 160-pound Josh Biesinger and Hunter Lowe. Josh Biesinger from Maple Mountain, Hunter Lowe from Payson. And Maple Mountain's working in and around. Trying to get a few points here. Maple Mountain working hard on the cross here. Trying to pull down. Okay, Maple Mountain got the advantage and gets the 2 points. So he got the takedown. He's trying to flip him over to his back. He gets him over to his back. Oh, and he just loses it. Now Payson's back around in a control position, but Biesinger's not to be left. Biesinger flows around, gets back in control. And Biesinger trying to work. Oh, got a little too hard on the, got 1 point for forearm to the head there. Sometimes when they're working the head, they get a little aggressive, and Maple Mountain gets the caution. Payson in the down position. Josh Biesinger getting him into position. Working him. Just trying to get a little leverage there. Trying to get his wrist. Break him down. He's got a good platform there. And trying to get him to flip him over on the other side. Josh is working. About 12 seconds left in the first period. Hunter's fighting, trying to keep a strong base. And Josh is just trying to work to get him to lose it. And that is the end of the first. And Maple Mountain's deferring. Payson will take the down and Maple Mountain the up position. Josh Biesinger trying to get him down and get control again. He's working his arms, trying to keep him from building up a base. And trying to work that arm up, because if he can get the arm up, he can get some leverage around the shoulder. He's just trying to figure out the right move to do here. And we have another warning. It's 4-1 in the second period. And Josh Biesinger and Hunter Lowe, 160 weight. Hunter is in the down position. Biesinger's trying to work him. It's working, pushing. Trying to get some leverage and wear him down here. Takes a lot of strength to keep going. Now he flips over and Biesinger stays in control. Really close. He's got him in back. He's just got to push his shoulders down. Biesinger's trying to get some angle and pressure. Trying to work him around. He's short time, 36 seconds left. Hunter was able to roll back to his stomach. And we have 3 points for Biesinger. It's now 7-1. Biesinger's trying to work him. Again, another warning for the hold. Start again. Payson in the down position. Hunter and Biesinger. Biesinger is in the up position from Maple Mountain. He's working him. He was able to flip out of that pretty good. Biesinger's got him flipped over, but he ran out of time. We're going to go into the third round. Hunter Lowe is taking the up, and Biesinger will be in the down position. Biesinger's just trying to get control and break out of this. Trying to keep a strong base, breaking out. And he gets out and fights him, stays in control. Biesinger gets the reverse. And he's working him up, trying to get him to flip up and over, trying to get him back off of his neck. He's got some strong neck there. Now he's controlling, pushing. He got 2 points for the reverse. It's 11-3 with 1:17 left in the third period. Hunter is trying to make his move now. He's got a little bit of leverage on Biesinger. Biesinger's trying to build up. Got about a minute left. They're out at the edge of the mat. Give you a little bit of a different view here. And Biesinger gets him on his back, and Hunter is down. Biesinger's just got to let him go and get back up and get the leverage. Kept him in it, stayed in bounds. Now Biesinger's working him back around again. And it's got the pressure but he's able to roll back around. We have 17 seconds left. It's 14-3, 17-3. He's just got to get him back over, down on his shoulder. He's on his shoulder. He's right there. I think he's there. If we can get a, and just ran out of time. So close. B. Singer with the technical fall. 20-3. Good job, B. Singer. £170, Quinlan Jackson. And Chandler Loveless. Quinlan Jackson played running back on the Maple Mountain football team. He's got a lot of speed and strength. And Loveless is probably been wrestling for a while. I haven't been in wrestling much, but I do know Loveless is a wrestling name from Payson, so could be wrong though. Again, I'm not the best at wrestling commentary, so far 0-0. Loveless goes for the legs. Quinlan gets around, gets on top, gets the takedown. It's 2 points. Quinlan's working him, trying to get him back down. Sorry, ref's in the way. Another takedown. Needs to get some back time. He's fighting pretty strong. And working outside. And they've gone out of bounds. There's 11 seconds left in the first period. Quinlan's going to take the up position. And Loveless is trying to work out of it, but Quinlan's trying to control and stay on top. 2 seconds left. And we run out of time. So at the end of the first period, it is Maple Mountain 2 and Loveless 0. Maple Mountain gives them the position, lets them get back up, so that gives Loveless 1 point. It's now a 1 point match. Both are trying to work the positions and use their leverage. And they both go off the mat again. Going to take an up position. Works around. Quinlan gets on top, gets the position. It's 2 points. So it's now 4-1. Quinlan making a move here. Trying to work him out, get him stretched out so he can roll him to his shoulders and his back. Just trying to wear him down a little bit. Kind of gets him around. But Loveless has got Quinlan's leg, which gives him a little extra leverage. And Quinlan reverses on that. And he's going to give Loveless the escape. So that's 1 point for Loveless. Quinlan looks like he's having some fun here. 25 seconds left in the second period. 4-2. Payson tries to make a move. Tries another move. 6 seconds. Trying not to give up any points. Okay, we're at the beginning of the third period. Quinlan chooses the down position. Loveless with the up. It's a 2-point lead, 4-2 for Jackson. Quinlan's building up a base, trying to stay off his back. If he can get either a reverse or an escape here, gives him a few more points. Loveless is working, trying to get Quinlan to flip. Quinlan's got a strong base. Now he gets the escape. That's 1 point for Jackson. Both of these wrestlers very strong, and got about 1:08 left. And he gets it close to a takedown, but he's no control. Quinlan able to come up out of that. He's going to try a snap and a pull again, but got about 40 seconds left. Quinlan's got some weight there on him, trying to work him down, working him around, and gets him down, and should be a takedown, but he needs to get him back, move him, and he got the takedown. 2 points for Jackson. Sorry, they're out on the edge. We have 17 seconds left. It's 7-2 for Jackson over Loveless. Okay, Jackson on top. It's going to let him out. Waits for him to come out. Gets the 1 point for Loveless on the escape. 8 seconds to go. And Jackson gets 2 more points. And we run out of time. It's 9-3. Quinlan Jackson gets the victory. We're now up to 182 pounds. Jesse Everett and Lucas Boswell. Both working their way around, trying to make a move. Getting out to the outside. Maple Mountain gets some position, but then Payson comes back around and gets control. 2 points for Payson. For Boswell. And we are close to an escape. Both go out of bounds. Both trying to work. Everett tries to make a reach. Coming back around. Trying to stay inside the mat. It's 1 point to 2 points. Payson has the advantage in the first period. Payson works around. Got 40 seconds left. Boswell gets 2 more points. Everett trying to work out of it. Everett building up the base. Just trying to get an escape and a point. Instead gets brought over to his back. He's got 17 seconds. Rolls back around. Boswell gets 3 more. He's now 7. And we have a warning for the hold. It's 7-1 for Boswell from Payson. Everett from Maple Mountain in the down position. 3 seconds. Just trying to get an escape to get the point, but was unable to. Now we go into the second period. And Maple Mountain defers. Payson takes the down position. Maple Mountain will be up. And Boswell gets the escape. It's now 8-1. Boswell goes for the lunge. Maple Mountain sprawls and keeps some leverage. Maple Mountain loses his leg. 2 points goes to Boswell. Have a minute left in the second period. Maple Mountain's trying to build up a base here. And gets him over onto his back. Sorry about the angles. They went to the farthest possible spot to the edge of the camera coverage. But he's fighting. He's got his arms up. And Maple Mountain's in an arch for his life. Everett working very hard to keep from being pinned. 37 seconds left. And it's a pin. So Payson Boswell gets the pin. And now we are at 195 pounds. Carson Golding, and Tayson Christensen. And Maple Mountain is down in this meet, 47-8. And Maple Mountain gets the fall, but not enough to get back time. So 2 points. Goes with another fall. Keeps rolling. Fighting pretty strong. A lot of weight there being thrown around. And Carson Golding is working around quite a bit of speed. Carson's trying to work on Tate. Get him to flip over. And working, spinning around. Trying to get some leverage here. And flips him back over. Oh, Maple Mountain gets in a hard position. It's got some back time, but not enough. Maple Mountain able to spin out of that. Carson very close to being pinned there, so was able to fight out of it. And Carson is coming around. He's got him in position, and Tate Christensen with the pin. Gets a pin in the first round. And now, Ben Berkey against Braxton Monroe. This is the last match of the evening. because the weight above this is a 4 foot for Maple Mountain. So here we've got a little bit of action for some of our bigger guys. And got a takedown for Payson. Braxton Monroe takes the up position. Ben Berkey is down. Ben trying to work off it here. And got about a minute 23 left in the first period here. Again, folks, this is the varsity wrestling match for Maple Mountain versus Payson. This is a Region 8 wrestling match, so every one of these matches means something. Prior to this match, we did have a girls match, and he's on his back, and there's a pin. So last match of the day, Payson with the pin, and Payson takes the meet 59-8. And we have Jeff Durant comes in for the forfeit. Payson Lions take the win. So final score is 65-8. Maple Mountains 8 and Payson 65. Thank you for joining us today for Maple Mountain Wrestling. One thing we want to do is give a shout out to our sponsors, those who help provide funds for Maple Mountain Athletics and help us to be able to provide these streams as well as the photographs that will come later that you can download off of maplemountainsports.com. The sponsors are brysonstrong.org, Pizza Factory, Floss Family Dentistry, Devotion Dance Academy, Peak Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine, Stadium Cinemas, and Regent Cabinets, and last of all, Two Jacks Pizza. So again, we thank these sponsors for all that they do to support Maple Athletics. This again, folks, has been a presentation of maplemountainsports.com, and I have been your host, Jeff Porcaro, and thank you for joining.